So we're solving for sides here. Sides. All right, Chilton, what do we got?
Sin. A is 18.
A is 18.
X is the O.
Good.
40 is the. Wait, let me say it.
Yano.
The theta.
Okay. Now, what are we going to use? SOHCAHTOA. What are we going to use? We have O and A. So, ka, or toa. What are we using?
Sin. Soa. Toka.
Toa. Tangent.
Tan.
Okay. Then we plug everything in. Tan 40 equals x over 18.
Is it 0.83?
1 second. So, tan 40 is just a number, correct?
Yeah.
So let's look it up. Tan 40, that's my last column. 0.8391.
I got 88.5.
Oh, so what did you press?
I pressed the second.
No second. No second.
Second.
Just press tan 40.
0.8390999.
Yeah, 0.8391. Good. Hello, hello.
Honest number.
What are you looking for?
Chromebooks.
They, yeah, they got acquired earlier today.
I guess so. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Sorry about that.
No, don't be. It's your fault.
Now, how do we rearrange this?
You move it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
How do we rearrange this now?
You
Oh,
move the
I
X by
move
yourself.
the multiple.
Yeah.
Is that even a multiplication?
So maybe you don't do that.
Oh, it is.
Wait, do you need the whole 8391? I just did 0.83.
The more numbers you can get, the better.
Oh.
If I was doing this on my calculator, I would have just went tan 40. Leave that number there. You could write 0.83, then just times this by 18 to get my answer. Okay?
15.1038.
Like my treasure map.
Does this make sense, everyone?
Okay, but it's like almost the same. I got
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
9.4.
Yeah.
What is that?
Treasure map.
What is that?
Treasure map.
So,
Thank you.
this is question number 2 out of 3. Okay? So now we're going to do the third question that we could do in trig. Okay?
Wait, can't we write our answers down? Like do our
Question sheet? No.
Do the
No. Do you want to do that right now?
Yes. No.
Let's do our notes to self right now then.
Oh no, you did not just say those words to me.
So in your notes to self, let's write down this question right here. Okay? In the question 2 block. Okay? We'll just copy down the question we just did. Chilton, it is my, I wouldn't say my best understanding, my estimation that the thing students don't use the most is notes to future self.
It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Because if you actually took a good set of like notes, so in those, you could take it to your next class and be ahead of the game.
But I never will.
But that's a you thing,
All that.
right?
So that's it. Ish.
Right? But if you did, like you would be a little bit better understanding. Oh no,
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Why not?
So it's something where
Permission to be up show.
I could ask for permission to do something, or I could just do it. And I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna ask for permission.
Oh, so you're just gonna do.
You guys tomorrow.
Oh, there's no more of it. Now I'm interested. Now I got one time.
Yeah. Pardon?
Just walk. Probably a lot.
They're only
Many times.
okay.
Yeah, I know where. Yeah. I know we go in up from there.
On every board.
Why do you need red or
I need to decide. Yeah, he's
He's putting it right in your face. Ow.
Okay, are we all done writing that down?
You have a best friend teacher?
No.
Obviously. Why not? That's so sad.
That's not sad.
I sort of didn't have any friends.
I have friends.
I'm your friend. Like who? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need friends. They disappoint. The only friends are probably Mr. O's students.
Yeah, Mr.
No, you're not. You're not my friends.
I'm your friend. We're
You just said no.
having a no coworker.
I might talk to you about. Your name comes up with my therapist, maybe Chilton, but. Okay,
Your name comes up in my therapy.
here we go. Last set of questions.
You don't even have a therapist.
Probably.
I guess you'll never know.
I don't.
All right.
That's probably who's asking permission, bro.
Oh my god, my stomach is really full. It's gonna fall over? It's gonna fall out of my body.
So you like your intestines or like your
Yeah,
stomach?
we're eating each other.
Okay, here we go. So, if you pay attention to this, you'll find the trick. And the trick will make it easier. I'm not going to show you the trick the first question. It's going to be, you should notice it on the second question. Pardon?
Email.
You need to do the first question and the second question to understand where the trick comes from. Then you'll be good. Alright, here we go. Emily, you're up.
And his dog trainer. Oh, he doesn't have a dog, never mind.
No. Alright, so what's my hypotenuse here? Good. What's my opposite? Good. Nothing. No. What's my adjacent? My adjacent's 10. And what's my theta? 28. What am I going to use? So, ka, or toa?
Evan, do you have one? Do I have what? Do you have a
Good.
cat? I want one. Like a hairless cat? Yeah, I want one.
Now, you realize every time I do this, I write down this formula with the letters in it because it helps me organize what's going to go in there.
Wow.
Okay, now we're here. Is everybody caught up with me?
Wait, we're supposed to draw this?
Well, some people are writing it down.
Wait, what about
At the end of the day, it
what
turns
about
out trigonometry
this?
is really
You didn't even
easy in this
fill
one.
that out.
Yeah, I left it on the board as I wrote those down.
I didn't see it. I think I'm sharpening my pencil.
Yeah, well, but we'll go back to it. Okay, so now let's change that cos 28 to an actual number. So if I go to 28 on my thing, on my trig table,
0.25.
go over to the middle one, I get
2538.
0.8829. Or you can use your calculator. Now, if you want to use your calculator, I'll show you an easier way to do it later. Okay? No, but I'll show you in a second. You leave it as cos 28 and do all this stuff after. Now, I need to isolate that x. So how am I going to get that x all by itself? And it needs to be on top, right? So what am I going to do? I need to move it over here first, right? It needs to come up. So it's a divide on this side, so it becomes a multiply. Now it's a, yeah, she's right. Right there. She just says equals 10, as in not the final answer, but that's 10. Now I need to move this 0.8829 to the other side. So it's a multiply on this side, so what's it become on the other side? Division. Very good, Dominic. Divided by and then just plug that in your calculator. Now Haley,
11.326.
Haley Birdman. Bernard.
Bernard, no.
so Haley, look at this here.
Okay.
If you want to do it in your calculator, you write this. So you bring the x up. I just leave cos 28 as cos 28.
Okay.
Okay? No, stop. Look, follow what I'm doing first.
Working.
Right? See how I just leave cos 28 as cos 28. I bring that up. Now I need to move that down, right? And there.
Don't do it as a decimal?
No, but you can just go 10 divided by cos 28.
Oh.
So you watch. 10 divided by cos 28
Oh, that is so easy.
equals 11.3, was it?
11, yeah.
And this is going to be 11.3 probably. If I go 10 divided by 0.8829, 11.3.
Math.
Same answer.
Yay. Not the exact same.
Here's my question for you. What happens between these two highlighted items?
They change.
They glow like a star.
What happens between those two highlighted items?
They change?
You're almost perfect. They change what?
Lines.
Places?
No.
Places?
They change places. Good job, Dylan. If you look here, I'm going to, right? And look here, they swap places. So once you know that, once you get to like this spot here where it's set up, you can skip this middle spot and just switch places with them. Okay? Let's do one more of these ones. And we've done all of trig, by the way.
Yay.
Like, and I hopefully you guys share with me that it's not that hard.
Does that mean we gotta go set aside?
No, you guys got to practice it.
It actually is pretty easy.
Yeah. Like there's only 3 questions I can ask you.
Do we have a test?
No, but I'm gonna give you that little I'll give you a little quiz tomorrow to give you like assess where you are on it.
Use our notes yourself?
Yeah, you can use that your notes, everything.
Does your wife know where you are, Mr. Ho?
Pardon?
Does your wife know where you are?
My wife doesn't need to know where I am.
Is your wife a teacher, Mr. or is she a librarian?
No,
I feel like she's a biologist.
she's a marine biologist.
Is she?
Yes,
So does she work with
In
the
real
animals?
life,
Sea
or she's a
animals?
teacher?
No, she's a biologist.
she's a biologist.
Does she work with the sea animals?
She works with freshwater mussels.
Your mom?
That's
Mussels.
sick.
His wife.
Oh.
Oh, the mussels.
You
that
tell your
people
wife about
eat.
this class. You go. Guess what happened
Oh my
at work
god, he definitely
today?
does. This girl today told me to come to her.
I'll tell her that later.
You know, don't.
Yes.
Should-
Don't.
I'll text her once the lesson's over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do it.
do it.
Girl in class asked me to come to her birthday pool party.
Can we FaceTime
Should
her?
I-
Can we FaceTime her?
No,
Please.
Yeah.
she's working.
Hi, Kelly.
She's
No,
working.
I want to
Kelly,
see
can
this.
we see those?
Okay, let's go. Let's concentrate here.
Yeah, I wanna see the monsters.
Kelly, I want to see those sea creatures.
Okay,
I wanna see the
so
Yeah. Show me the
what do we know here about this triangle?
That it's the X for opposite.
Not opposite, but
It's a geometry
adjacent.
adjacent. Yeah.
What's my 24?
Your opposite.
Good. And what's my theta?
Your I think CBT 15.
Good. So now, what am I using? So, ka, or toa? I have an O and an A.
Toa.
Very good, toa.
Why not both?
So tan theta equals O over A. Now let's plug everything in we know here.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Chilton, honest question for you.
Mhm.
If I wrote down all the weird things you do during the day and the context in which you do it,
Mhm.
and then had a discussion with a parental person at the end of the day about this, how would that go? For me, for you, not for me, because I know how it would go for me.
I don't know.
Hey, shall we run a little thought experiment?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. So everyone knows how to get to this spot right here, right? Now you have this special situation where the unknown's on the bottom. So what did the last question show us that we could do?
Am I better than my brother?
Changes it.
We could just,
Switch it around.
very good, Dylan. Let's just flip it. We switch these spots. So the X is going to go here. And the tan 15 is going to go down there. Because that's, like, if we go through, I'm going to roll up here. If we look, like the long step, we bring this up, make the multiply, bring that down. Right? Now we can plug in our numbers. What's tan 15? Can someone tell me using their chart what tan 15 was?
Not keep them at
26? Oh, 0.2679.
79. Yep. Is that what they
And away you go. Now, if you have a calculator, you can just type in 24 divided by tan 15. Like this. 24 divided by tan 15. What the? There you go. Is that what you guys got?
Mr. Or Michael.
Chilton? Do you know what the term skating on thin ice means?
Be honest.
Mr. O, can we do this question in our...
Yep, write this question.
Be
Now,
honest.
what I would do here, no, that's fine. If you,
The language is open your mouth.
if,
Mr.
okay.
O, and then go.
Not my dad.
So look here. The one thing I would point out here is this. Quiet, please. This part here, between these parts, make a little note how
Where are we supposed to be writing this, sorry?
they switch
Are we?
places. The X.
Write it down and know.
Okay, if you need to, you need to. If you don't, you don't.
Question 2.
What if it was
You can go in question 2 or 3, doesn't matter.
Sorry, the whole thing.
Yeah, this whole question, not
Triangle 2.
not this part. That's the previous question. Here, I'll move this down here.
Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Good question,
Or 2. If you use question 3 already,
We
there you go.
Now be honest. Am I better than my brother?
So, think I'm gonna put that on tape.
Yes.
I dislike both of
Just
you.
mute your mic, Mr.
But like I'm better to having class. I'm way more fun.
Mr. Just
Eric's
mute,
boring.
Mr. Just mute the
Eric
mic.
is boring.
So, is he writing this down?
What?
You
Writing
wanna
this
know
down?
I already wrote it all down.
No, in your notes.
You wanna know what he told me before? Had you?
Future self.
Wait, what?
This goes in your notes of future
Wait,
self.
I'm supposed to write all this down in my notes?
Just this question. Put it in question 2 or 3.
Wanna
Yes,
know what-
Alex?
We are farmers.
Oh, pardon?
Well, I'll tell
How'd you get all 3 filled out already?
Mr.
2 of them must be the same then, right?
Mr. O. What do I need to fill out?
Huh? Like the answer to this question?
The answer to
In
triangle.
do the triangle. Just give. Okay, good. You have all 3 of them down. Right. When I say here, you can show that switch. You can just say like you can switch these. You can take out this step and rewrite it. That switches. Yeah, but do you understand? Do you see the switch now? Then you don't have to write it. You make a little note on the side. Okay. So, you got all that written down?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Do I do the homework?
Okay, I'll scroll up. When everything is down,
Wanna know what Eric said?
say.
He said, don't go on your phone because I made a mistake wrong almost half the connection. He didn't know, and then he didn't pay attention.
Yep.
And what did you do?
Are you being mean?
And I didn't go on my phone. But